So this is a really cool mail day I have coming in today, and I want to kind of share it with everybody. So I don't always show things that come in the mail, certain products I have come in, but these are two new ones for me that I really like, and I kind of want to talk about really quickly. So the first one here, this is Modern Horizons 1. I actually just did a box opening of this the other day, but this is a special one. This is actually Russian printing. Now, for those people that don't know, Russian printed boxes are actually pretty rare. A couple of reasons. One, whenever they make a new set comes out and they print a foreign language of a box, there's only one print run of those. Okay, so while there may be several print runs in the English language, when it comes to foreign languages for any Magic the Gathering products, there's only one print run. That's it. That's what there is. Okay, and it's a lot less. Now, also, Russian specifically is one of the languages that was it last year, I think, because of all the things going around in the world. They actually said they will no longer print Russian products anymore. So essentially, anything Russian, any Russian booster boxes are kind of like a pseudo reserve list if you want to think about it that way. Usually these boxes are a little more expensive than the English counterpart, and there's a reason for that. The singles, when you have the language on there, they look really gorgeous, and the singles for Russian cards have a super premium for love, especially if they're playable cards, especially if you get foils. So these are really cool to look at. I talked before about, I got some right here, an open box of Russian Time Spiral Remastered. So this is what I've been doing on my channel for a while now because I was able to get a good deal on them. These are awesome. These are really cool. The multipliers are great for certain cards. I think like the Chalice of the Void's like worth triple, and not even in foil, but like the foil ones are worth way more. So I want to get some of these. This is the first time I've had Modern Horizons 1 in Russian. I was very happy to get this. I actually got a few boxes of them. Very, very cool thing. Super happy to have them. Very cool product. Can't wait to rip them open. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Next, I've done Ice Age tournament deck bricks, starter deck bricks before, but this is the first time I've actually had an Ice Age box before, an actually sealed booster box. This is a really cool thing. And this is kind of, it was funny because I've had people on my show for a while now that like, not often, but every once in a while, someone's like, man, do you have any Ice Age packs? It's a really unique niche thing. It's a very, very unique thing because let's be honest, there is not a lot of value in Ice Age. It's just 100% nostalgia is what this is. I opened these when I was a kid. What is this? Wait, where is it? 15 cards per pack, $2.45. Yep. 36 packs, $2.45 a pack US. Now, it's not that anymore, I can tell you that much. Basically, if you want one of these boxes, they're basically about $1,000 pretty much in the open market. That's basically the standard price for an Ice Age box at $1,000. I've never carried one because sometimes I think to myself, like, wow, they're not really worth ripping open. I mean, there's not a lot of value in them. I think, what's the biggest card now? Like Necropotence, which was just reprinted anyways. But when you go to, say, a rip and ship site, a whatnot or whatever, or you walk to an LGS and they've got packs of Ice Age in the counter and they're whatever they are, $30, $40, however much they are, you're not ripping these open for the value. People have to understand that. This is simply a nostalgia feel piece. It's even got the Garfield games on there. How awesome is that? That's when you know it's really old. And I've done boxes older than this. I've got a box of Fallen Empires right there. I've actually got a box of the Dark I'm doing. I've done a couple boxes of Revised on my show. This is the first time I've had an Ice Age box. And you can't really match that old feel of ripping open a pack from like your childhood. And that's why I brought this thing on. I think, you know, when I brought back boxes of Revised on, it's cool because there is value. There is cool things you can hit. There's reserve list stuff. There's awesome. Now, there's reserve list stuff in here. There's nothing crazy. But this is a pure nostalgia feel. 36 packs in here. I'll be honest with you. This will probably take me a really long time to sell. I did not buy this for a quick flip. This is not like one of those things where I'm going to make a whole bunch of money on it. I'm going to make barely anything on this. It's going to be enjoyable. And for me, the person actually ripping them, it's enjoyment for myself as well. I kind of want to show, you'll see some videos coming up soon. I've got some other cool, really unique things coming in. And I kind of want to show those more often because I don't think people see these very often. And sure, you can go on some, sites and see them and all that, but it's a very unique thing to have. And this is actually a really nice condition box too. It's in great shape. The seal looks great. Love it. Not that anybody would reseal an Ice Age box. But I think it's important for people to realize, like, why are these $1,000 a box? And you're right, it has nothing to do with the value of the cards inside. It really doesn't. I mean, if you rip this whole thing open, I mean, maybe there's a couple $100 in value in there. You can find some snow-covered lands. Those are cool. Demonic Consultation is an uncommon, I believe. That's probably the most expensive card in the set as an uncommon. But there's some reserve list hits, things like that. But this is pure nostalgia, and that's something that you can't really. You can't really buy that. You know what I mean? Like it's a very unique thing. So I just want to show this. I thought it was a cool thing. First time I've actually owned a sealed Ice Age box. Like I said, I've owned more rare and more expensive boxes, but this was a cool one because when I was a kid, 1995, I believe it was. I think it was 95. We opened a lot of these, man. I mean, I tell you, like, this is one of the sets that we went really hard on. We started off on, I think it was when we were kids. It was the year. I think we started off with a revised, and we opened a lot of fourth edition, a lot of Fallen Empires. But when Ice Age came out, that was like a really cool expansion set. I don't see the year anywhere. Belgium, Card Monday. So yeah, hope people like that kind of nostalgia trip right there. It's pretty cool.